it's Sportsville, and live with us on the show at this time is NFF Head of Education, Dr. Terry EGUAOJE. A pleasure having you join us on Sportsville this afternoon.
Thank you, Matthew. Thanks for having me, and hello to your viewers.
Yes, we're still looking at the issues of coaching the Super Eagles, but let's quickly take you back. What will you make that since the era of Clement Westerhoff as well as Joe Bonfrey, no foreign gaffer has truly succeeded with any of the national team? We just saw recently the former gaffer, Joseph Pissarro.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew, for the question. It's a tough one, yes. If the coaches meet their mandates or whatever requirements is given to them by their employer, it's hard for anyone to say they have failed. But the truth is, we all know no foreign coach have won the World Cup. We also know that the last AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire was won by an indigenous coach who happened to be an assistant coach for the team. So with that being said, I personally don't see any need for any foreign coach if we are ready to do the hard work. What is the hard work? The hard work is for us to invest in coaching education. That's why, as the head of education for the Nigerian Football Federation, I just finished up the designing of the CAF C, B, and A, and we will be going out in full force to try to educate Nigerian coaches, because I believe charity begins at home. So also with FCAN, which I'm a founder of, Football Coaches Association of African Nations, we are doing all within our power to recruit, train, and certify coaches across the Africa continent. That way we can be in charge of our own destiny.
Terry, Nigeria started slowly the qualifiers for the 2026 World Cup with the delay in appointing a substantive gaffer for the Eagles. What do you make of Nigeria's chances to nick the ticket for the World Cup?
Yes, that's a tough one, which we have discussed at the highest level of the Nigerian Football Federation. Like you said, we have games coming up, and of course, you know, this is happening in the U.S. where I reside. This is a expanded World Cup with more teams, and Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. hosting a majority of the games. We must be there. There is no two-way about it. The Nigerian people want us to be there. We, as an NFF, we want to be there, and we are doing everything within our power to make sure we're there. And you will, in the next few days now, the NFF and the president will be announcing the new coach of the Super Eagles. And once that is done, all hands will be on deck to make sure we qualify for the World Cup.
Lastly, before we let you go, let's talk the Super Falcons. You were with the team in Australia at the last Women's World Cup. Talk to us about your experience, closeness with the team, the girls, and as well as the technical crew.
Yes, that was the highlights of my career as a coach and as a coach educator. Going to the World Cup is always a big deal. So yes, there were ups and downs, but I would say it was a great experience. Before the NFF drafted me to the Super Falcons, we were 7-0 in all competitions, 7-0. So by the time I came in, with some minor changes on the administrative side and on the soccer technical side, we were able to turn things around. And of course, the whole world saw what we did in Australia. I would say big kudos to the players. They were resilient. The girls came out strong for Nigeria, no doubt about that.
Thank you for your time, Dr. Terry. We hope that subsequently would also bring you back to at least dwell more on issues around Nigerian football. A pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much, Matthew. Have a great one. And bye to your viewers.